Good morning again. Happy Easter for all those that celebrate it. Obviously it was like 2 days ago, but never mind. I've just had some Galaxy Minstrels, another one. Yeah, so it's been about 2 weeks since I posted my introductory video, and I'd say I've been making progress with the whole kind of, a dip in my writing. I've started 3 new stories, and I'm planning another one. No, planning them 2. No, 3. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, I'm planning on writing again, so it's all good. They're all new stories, so I haven't really got my motivation back for the old ones yet. But yeah, get my mojo back, I'm gonna say that again. Yeah. So video number 1, I suppose, on opinions, and I said I'd be doing one about Harry Potter and Twilight, well, versus Twilight, so here I go. The first thing you should know is that I adore Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like my Bible. I love it so much. I love everything about Harry Potter. It's just amazing. Yeah, first things first. Oh no, I just said the first thing. Never mind. Twilight is. See, people say Twilight is really badly written, and I don't think it is. I think it's okay written. It's just some of the content is just a bit, I don't know, strange. Like, everybody brings up, the sparkly vampires. I mean, I suppose she gets loads of stick for that, but yeah, that is kind of weird. I don't really understand why she did it. Whereas Harry Potter is much more realistic, I suppose. If you can say it's realistic. Yeah, magic school. Yeah. But yeah, with the werewolf is more like, I'm gonna eat you. I don't know. Rather than, like the best friend of the protagonist type thing. And it's actually like proper, full moon, scary werewolf. I know what I mean. Yeah, I don't think Twilight is too horrible. I think it's adequate, I suppose. I mean, I've only ever read it once, and I probably won't read it again. But it wasn't the most terrible of stories. It was pretty well written. I mean, I don't really understand why people say she's illiterate and stuff like that. Because I've read The Host. The Host is amazing. I love The Host. It's original, and it's cool, and it's just really good. So it's not like she's terrible at writing. It was just that particular story that perhaps she maybe shouldn't have written. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it has lots of fans and stuff, but yeah. But Harry Potter is just so much more. I don't know. You can empathise with the character more, because Bella Swan is like a Mary Sue. It's like even though she's just like a human, she's just like perfect, and it's like her and Edward didn't even really like know each other very well, and then she was like, oh, I'm irrevocably in love with him or whatever, and it's like, no, that's weird. They didn't even like speak or anything, they weren't even friends, and then suddenly they were just like, oh, I'm madly in love with you. It's like, no. Whereas like Harry and Ginny were like, yeah, just more realistic in terms of relationships. And Bella was a bit pathetic, you must admit. She was. Oh, I feel like I'm slagging off Twilight now. I am, but yeah, Bella was kind of pathetic. She didn't really think for herself, really. She could have, I don't know, but overreacting a bit in New Moon, which is a really depressing book, and I really disliked it. Yeah. I was going to say something else. Oh, I don't know what I was going to say. Yeah, it was just, and the whole baby thing, it was just like, what? And it was like an open ending, and I suppose in a way the open ending is good, but in another way it's just like, well, you don't know if they're ever going to, like the Volturi people or whatever, are going to come back and kill Renesmee or something. I think that's how you pronounce her name, I don't know. I presume that's how you pronounce her name. Has a little accent there, I speak French. Yeah, so overall I would definitely pick Harry Potter, but I don't think Twilight is massively terrible. It's not most awful of books. It's not badly written, it's just some of the content is weird, like I said. Yeah, I can't really say much about the whole like paedophilia and necrophilia or whatever it is. And I think that's a bit like not really how you're supposed to see it, and you're just slagging it off just because you're trying to find more things to hate about it. And like, well, if they love each other, what's the problem, you know? Yeah, that's about all I have to say really. Yeah, so Harry Potter all the way. I'm getting my writing mojo back, and happy Easter. Eat lots of chocolate and get fat and stuff. Yay! Adios.